This video is sponsored by EA. The release of Turning Tides just a week ago brought us 2 maps, 6 new weapons, and a new game mode, Conquest Assault. DICE and EA made the decision that this DLC would be split into 2 releases, the first of which were the maps focused on the Gallipoli Peninsula, while 2 more maps will be coming in January. These new maps will be centered around naval conflicts along the northern coast of Europe. My name is Shadox, and I'm excited to show you the second map coming in January, Heligoland Bight. Heligoland is 2 islands just off the coast of northern Germany. The main island of Heligoland is dominated by sheer cliffs and rugged outcroppings, while the smaller island of Duna, just a few hundred meters to the east, is barely more than a small hill. Battlefield 1 has kept the layout of the map true to its real-world counterpart, and even in white box environment, the cliff sides were truly intimidating. The Heligoland Islands were home to 2 major conflicts in the Great War, the first of which took place on the 28th of August 1914, just 3 weeks after Germany declared war on Great Britain. The second battle occurred 3 years later on November 17, 1917. This map focuses heavily on naval and aerial warfare. Both teams will have access to an L-class destroyer and 3 aircraft, and the British Royal Marines will have access to multiple torpedo boats and landing craft. There are 5 flags total on this map, A through E, each flag being quite distant from the other, so the use of vehicles is highly suggested. A flag lies closest to the British spawn and is located on a small jetty. The lighthouse here can provide a vantage point for scouts, but it also makes you an easy target for enemy planes and boats. The infiltrator kit also spawns here, just inside the entrance to the lighthouse. The British forces will have to capture this point fast in order to obtain the elite kit for their own team, as the infiltrator's airstrikes can devastate ships. Moving down the left side of the island, we come to B flag. A series of trenches fortifies the coast and contains a bunker and a fortress gun. This point is vital to controlling the narrow straits between the 2 islands, as the fortress gun will allow your team to knock out enemy ships with ease. The Villar Perosa sentry kit is located here as well, and it is best suited to remain in the close quarter fighting of the winding trenches away from the prying eyes of vehicles. C flag is aboard the SMS Mainz, a Kolberg-class light cruiser sunk during the first battle of the Heligoland Bight. Located just off the straits between the 2 islands, you will be very vulnerable from all directions on this point, and there is little cover in between you and the multitudes of ships, stationaries, or snipers. D flag lies on the far side of the Duna Island. A small pillbox can provide cover, but it's not on the flag capture area. Other than that, this island is barren and offers little protection. The flag does have a torpedo boat spawn, so if your original vehicle is destroyed, you will not be forced to swim. Moving all the way back to the far side of the main island is E flag. Its only defining feature is the beached German U-boat. Other than that, this area is nothing more than a few rocks overlooked by the dominating cliffside. The Tank Hunter Elite Kit can be found here, and is extremely useful for taking out enemy boats from a distance. This map's defining feature is the sheer distance and obstacles between points. You won't just be able to walk from point to point, not just due to the travel time, but because of the ease that enemy vehicles can pick off infantry moving along the coast. Currently, the map is set to Conquest Assault, just like Cape Helles and Zeebrugge. I feel like this creates the possibility of having unbalanced matches far more often, as if the defending team is able to set up key defenses along the straits and the lighthouse, advances from the British team will be ended swiftly. I would personally rather see normal Conquest be played out on this map, with both teams having access to torpedo boats and landing crafts, and have them race towards the middle of the map with the flags. All things aside, I do enjoy this map quite a bit. In all honesty, I feel like I was playing a game of naval or air superiority, with the flag captures just being an afterthought. I do feel like the aircraft are at an edge here, as there aren't many AA guns, and it is extremely easy to spot and pick off enemy infantry or small boats. For any snipers out there getting excited about camping on top of the mountain, don't. The top of the mountain is out of bounds, but there are vast open areas that still provide long lines of sight for you. That about wraps it up for this video. What are your thoughts on the new maps? If you would like to help test these maps, and if you have premium, head over to the CTE where you can play Heligoland Bight starting this Wednesday, the 20th. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. My name is Shadox Films, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.